Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Space. Guys, so in today's video we are going to have a look at Kaspa, its recent price action, and of course on the top of that we are going to cover a couple of interesting charts that you cannot miss out on. We're going to cover BTC and altcoin charts too. Guys, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and a quick disclaimer that this video is not financial advice, alright? So now Kaspa is experiencing a little bit of a pump of 5.1% on a daily at the time of recording this video, and that's due to the fact that BTC closed this weekly candle above 200-day EMA. That's obviously great, and I do believe that the bull market is back on. Now, the price is sitting at almost 18 cents for Kaspa. The volume is sitting at 74.1 million USD. The market cap is sitting at 4.3 billion USD, and we are sitting at number 23. The current reward is 98 Kaspa. The next reward is going to be 92. The next reduction is scheduled in 20 days. We are sitting at 84% mined, and the hash rate is sitting at 430 petahash per second, and all-time highs are sitting at 440 petahash per second. Now guys, looking at fear and greed, we are sitting at 48 neutral. So we saw a maximum fear, I believe, around 25-26 area, and now I believe it's about time when we are actually going to see that extreme greed, when Jeffries are going to be jumping into crypto like crazy. But I believe, you know, before that was a perfect time to actually scoop up some more crypto. And now guys, let's have a look at the liquidity. All right, so that is a 3-daily liquidity. Okay, we do have a little bit of levels in here between the current trading price for BTC, but bear in mind that this is only Binance chart. All right, now if I'm going to look at weekly time frame, we do have significant levels in that area of 56k for BTC. Okay, now if I'm going to look at monthly, we are sitting at 1.2 billion USD if it comes to liquidity, guys. All right, so to me logical is that we could see some local dips again. Okay, everything is possible in this market for BTC, and of course that's going to pull the Kaspa's price back with it. But longer term, I mean, you know, if you consider 1 month long term in crypto, we are going to go towards the upside. That's my personal humble opinion. Now let's have a look at Kaspa's chart. All right, so that is a, well, let me actually switch it to 4-hourly time frame, guys. So if we are going to look at 4-hourly time frame, we have experienced that pump yesterday, and that pump was a pump of 8%. Now we are sitting at 6%, but stochastic RSI is telling us that we are going to dump soon. Okay, that of course can go sideways. Okay, nevertheless, that is a 4-hourly time frame. That is a short time frame. Now looking at the daily time frame, guys, as you can see, that blue line, if it comes to stochastic RSI, is significantly escaping that orange one. Okay, so we are going towards the bullish divergence for Kaspa, and that can obviously be seen in here. Right now, the big question is, are we going to get rejected from that level of resistance of all-time highs in here for Kaspa, or we are going to actually break through that resistance? We have already been rejected once. That was due to the fact that Bitcoin also saw a pullback. Now Bitcoin is in bullish momentum, and I do believe that we could smash through that level of resistance that is sitting at roughly 19 cents. So that would be great if we are going to reach that area. I'm not going to say that we will, okay, because weekly stochastic RSI is showing different story, but I'm going to show you that soon. But I do believe that positive price action for Kaspa is going to be proper close above that level of resistance, and then stabilizing in that area and retesting that as a support while anticipating the next leg up for Kaspa. Okay, so looking at the weekly time frame, we can see of what is going on for Kaspa already, right? So on a weekly time frame, we are pulling back. Okay, and this doesn't necessarily look juicy, I know. We can still experience a little bit of a pump in here, and then most likely a pullback. Who really knows? Okay, and now guys, if we are going to look at the standpoint of the rainbow for Kaspa, everything is going according to the plan. I believe that this is the longest period of time in which Kaspa is trading sideways like this, but I believe that patience is going to be rewarded. Okay, so let's have a look. All right, the first sideways price action, that was 6 bars, 6 weeks, 42 days, 3 bars, 21 days, and let's say ever since this pullback in here, that was 35 days. Okay, then another one, that one was 21 days. And now guys, let's have a look at this recent one. Okay, so we've got 63 days. Okay, not mentioning about this one of course, but let's have a look quickly at this current sideways price action for Kaspa. Okay, so that is 28, well 35 days, so it's actually not that bad. Okay, Kaspa is not as boring as it was before. Okay, the only thing is that, you know, we saw a quick pump that wasn't as significant as the previous ones. That's why that looks so boring. Okay, but in my opinion, everything is going according to the plan, of course long term with Kaspa. Everything is on green, and that's obviously something great to see. Pepe is up 4.7% and Popcat is up 25.6%. And if you have purchased some Popcat, I'm pretty sure that you're a lucky winner for today. Bread is also up 3.1%, but nothing too crazy. Guys, let's have a look at a couple of charts, alright? So shout out to El Crypto Prof, and this is a daily chart for BTC. This is Bitcoin and the Wyckoff reaccumulation model. He's saying that he shared this 2 weeks ago at around 56k. The problem with most people is that they only think short term. Corrections are normal, but that doesn't mean that bull market is over. So guys, this is something that I'm showing here on the channel for a while, okay? And this is something that I was saying that we might see the possibility of, okay? And this actually played out perfectly, okay? So let's see if we are going to see a little bit of a pullback here on a daily to retest this level as a support. Okay, and then probably the next leg up into levels of, let's say, anything between 66 69k, and then all-time highs closing above proper all-time highs. Guys, that would be great. Okay, let's see in coming days how this is actually going to play out. And now shout out to Titan of Crypto, and this is his Bitcoin short-term update. There is a CME Futures Gap on the daily chart. Gaps tend to get filled, not guaranteed most of the time, so pullback could still happen before more upward price action. Guys, that could also happen, okay? And also coming back to the liquidity heat map, as you remember, on a shorter time frame we saw liquidity towards the downside. Okay, so we could see another fake out. Okay, I'm not saying that we won't, everything is possible, right? But long-term picture is bullish in my personal humble opinion. Now shout out to Trader Tiring Rate, and this is a weekly chart for BTC. Bitcoin inverse head and shoulders is a reliable chart pattern. BTC is returning to the neckline and will break it after the right shoulder has completed the shape. Guys, let's see how this is going to play out. Obviously this is a weekly chart, so that is taking a little bit of time. Okay, and as you can see, we are roughly in here, right? That chart was updated yesterday. Okay, so we could see another upside for BTC and then downward movement, and how many hamsters are going to be shaking out and crying again. Okay, but everything is still going to go according to the plan in my opinion. All right, and now guys, crypto total market cap, that is excluding Bitcoin, on a 2 weekly chart. The 61.8 Fibonacci retrace level is still holding the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. Gaussian channel recently flipped bullish on a 2 weekly chart. Alts about to recover from the past week's bleeding. Guys, this is normal. Okay, we are retesting that 61.8 Fibonacci. Okay, and also the bullish flip on Gaussian channel, right? And if you are going to look at the previous cycle in here, that green flip took a while, okay, in that cycle. So we are just in the beginning of something very, very beautiful, I believe. And now guys, regarding the Ichimoku analysis that you've seen on the channel before, so this is a weekly chart for BTC. So Titan is saying that Bitcoin on its way to 62k800, BTC bounced from Kijun as expected. Always wait for confirmations before jumping into conclusions. The frustration hate we've seen past week on CT was on a bounce being imminent. Guys, that fear that we have experienced dipping to these levels, okay, that was something beautiful if it comes to buying opportunities, okay? Because you don't buy green candles, you buy fear. You buy during the time when everybody is scared. Not a financial advice, of course, but I'm just telling you what I'm thinking, and I hope it makes sense. Now, total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin on a weekly chart, according to El Crypto Prof. So he's saying that the moment when you realize that altcoins look similar to how they did in 2020, just before they started their strongest wave in the bull run. So we've got wave 1, all right, then we've got corrective wave 2, impulsive wave 3, corrective wave 4, then we've got 5, ABC. Okay, so if that wave number 5 is going to happen, that is going to be $7.6 trillion for altcoins, including ethereum, of course. All right, but make sure that you remember about the fact that nothing is going in the straight up line in this market. Okay, we are going to see the next pump and we are going to see the pullback as well. Okay, so please be prepared for that. And now guys, the chart that you've seen before, all right, so now the Scalping Pro is saying that scenario 1 is in play, and I am going to agree. Okay, of course course, everything can happen still, all right, but longer time picture, things are looking towards the upside anyways for crypto. Okay, and now Bitcoin found support at the MA ribbon. It looks like the price is inside a massive inverse head and shoulders pattern and is currently forming the right shoulder. If $60,000 is flipped into support, we can expect a nice run up to the neckline and higher. So neckline is going to be, let's say, around 75k for BTC and possibly higher, guys. So the question is that the end of the pain? Because last time we did slightly below that support, there was in here, okay, and also in here as well. So we've touched that support in here, and now I believe this could be the time for the proper bounce towards the upside. And now, guys, are you mentally prepared for this? Because if we are going to look at what happened after halving, okay, 2011, 2012, we saw a huge parabola towards the upside, right? Bitcoin basically trading from what, $16-17, and we've seen 100 USD. Okay, then 2014, 2016, the same case, 2019, 2020, and now 2022, 2024. This is what is going on. Okay, we could technically see pumps towards 300k for BTC. And also remember, guys, that global liquidity index is reflecting Bitcoin's price, right? So this is where we are at with global liquidity, and we still have lots of potential to go. Okay, so of course that's going to put our Kaspa and BTC, you know, in much higher prices in coming months, all right, towards the election time. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and I wish you having a great day. Peace and love, crypto.